Movements. I'm Denise, and I'm here to encourage you to get up and move. That's what our bodies needs to do. It's definitely not always what our bodies wants to do. I'm going to adjust the camera just a little bit on Facebook and YouTube because I don't think you need to see my window. The more that you can see of my floor and my workout area, the better. All right, I adjusted that a little bit on TikTok. If you're joining, welcome in. I have my camera mirror just a little bit. I'm going to share it out to a few people really quick. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I'm going to do. All right. Good morning, everybody. Again, welcome into Mindful Movements. I'm Denise, and I'm here to encourage you to get up and move. It's what our bodies needs to do. Definitely not always what our bodies wants to do. I can tell you that for fact because this morning we woke up to really cold weather. It was warm at the beginning of the week, and it's been cold the rest of the week, and it has my body in a complete shamble right now. So, I am going to go over Monday's exercises. We did two, and I'm going to go over them individually. I'm going to have a little bit of the discussion. So if you were here with me on Monday and you've heard this already, I do apologize. But on Facebook and YouTube, it records. So people have 24 hours to be able to watch the replay, and it didn't record for me. It's also very important for me to do because this goes into my vault. Whenever I record these, I edit them, they go into a vault, and if someone is subscribed to my vault, they can get these exercises anytime they want to. So they don't have to worry about it if the live is gone after 24 hours. So Monday, we did talk about the Russian twist and the lying leg raise separately. A couple little things that I want to go over that many people do think that core just means abs, right? It does not mean just abs. Your core, it combines your abdominal muscles, it's your lower back, it's your pelvic floor, it's your diaphragm. It's all of those areas together combined. It's your center. That's why it's your core. It helps you with balance, stability, all of those different things as you go through any day. So remember, your core is not just your abs, and it's not just for looks. There is a reason that your body has a core center. It's very important for you to use it. So just remember that as we begin. We are working on core control this morning. A controlled core helps support your spine. It helps improve your posture. It protects your lower back. And it supports your daily movements like bending and lifting. Like if you're going to stretch to grab something, you have to rotate. You have to keep your core engaged as you do this. Remember, I do look at my paper because I do have a paper in front of me. And today I'm really needing it. I'll take a lot of those out this morning. So today we're focusing on control instead of rushing through the reps that you're doing. We are going to be doing a lying leg raise and a Russian twist. I will show them separately. Oh, I forgot to let me turn my do not disturb on. Sorry guys on Clapper. I know that probably cut me off for a minute, but I needed to turn my do not disturb on so I didn't get any kind of calls or anything in the middle. So we are talking about the Russian twist and the lying leg raise this morning. And so as we do that, you're going to be thinking about rotating your core and your straight leg raise. You're going to be lifting with your hips and your legs and pulling straight up. You're going to control with your core. Remember, when you do any exercise, I need to stop here and go ahead and give my disclaimer. I am not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a physical therapist. This is just for educational purposes only. So if you have any questions, please reach out to your medical provider before you start any fitness or nutrition program. I wanted to go ahead and throw that in there, and that way everybody knows. So rotating movements don't matter because we rotate constantly in daily life. This is one of the reasons that I like to throw the Russian twist in there, or I like to do rotational exercises. A lot of people do not think about rotational exercises or turning exercises for that matter. That is one of the least used movements in an exercise program. Reaching for objects, getting in and out of cars, turning while you're walking. So if you're in the middle of a walk and you go to turn, what are you doing? You're rotating your body as you do that. So it's really important. However, rotation should come mostly from your mid back, right? And rather than that lower back, you want to be able to turn from your upper, just like this, which is one good reason that we are doing that Russian twist today. It's going to show you how to rotate from that upper area of your back in that part of your core as you do it. Now, I do go over the demonstration, I discuss it, and then I will go back and I will do it. So whenever you are doing the Russian twist, you are going to sit tall with your knees bent on the floor. You'll slightly lean back, and then you're just going to rotate gently side to side. Okay? That's what we're going to do. And you don't have to overstretch. If you feel some sort of tightness, that's where you want to probably stop on your body. So as you do this, you're going to feel the difference between tightness and soreness. So if anything hurts, please remember to stop. You can always modify it and start over. But if it continues to hurt, stop and don't do it. While you're doing this, keep your chest nice and lifted, and you're going to rotate from ribs, not from shoulders. You're going to rotate from here, not like this, okay? You're going to make those movements. Nice and slow, controlled movements, and then small range is okay. And then our next one is going to be the lying leg raise. And that one, the benefits of that are improved lower abdominal strength. You're going to get better pelvic stability, and you're also going to reduce the leg of strain in your lower back. The strain in your lower back is what I meant. So when you do this, you're really working your core, your whole core as you do this. I did show 2 ways to do this exercise the other day, and I will go ahead and show. I showed it with using both legs. Actually, I think I showed 3 ways the other day. I showed using both legs. I showed doing a single leg. That way one leg is bent and the other leg is doing the movement. And then I also showed one with you doing both legs, but both knees were bent. So it takes a little bit of that strain off your core as you're just beginning. If you're just joining in, thanks for hanging out with me. I have a few people on TikTok. Please tap the screen, share the love. If you've ever been here and I'm valuable at all, please share it to someone. Let them know that I'm here. I am going over the Russian twist and the lying leg raise today. I will do them singly, and then we will make them a combo movement. So you do them back to back, easy peasy, and get them going. All right. So for the lying leg raise, you're going to be on your back. You're going to extend your legs out. You're going to slowly raise those legs, and then you're going to lower them with control. And that is very, very important to remember. You don't fling them up and then throw them down. You want to control them as you're doing them. That is what makes this exercise work. So when you do this, keep your lower back gently supported if you need to. We had someone to come in the other day to ask if they could put a pillow under them. What you want to do is you want your back to stay on the floor. You want to rotate your hips to where you're going to do a pelvic rotate is what you're going to do. You're going to rotate, and then you're going to make sure your back stays on the floor when you do this. So if you need to slide your hands underneath your hips for that, it's totally okay. You want to do small range is totally fine. So small ranges of motions when you do this is totally okay. And then you want to control, please, 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 if you don't remember anything else, control the movement nice and slow. It's okay to go slow. So I'm going to back up. If you have any questions as we move forward, put them in the comments. I won't be able to see the comments until I come back to the screen, but I will happily answer them when I come back to the screen. I'm going to step back, I'm going to show the exercises, and then I'll come back to the screen for any types of questions. So we're going to do the Russian twist first. Russian twist, my feet are on the floor. You can put your feet flat on the floor. I like to use my heels, just like this. Let's scoot back, make sure everybody can see me. And then my back is nice and straight. And I'm just going to lean back slightly. My hands are in front of me. And then I'm going to rotate and rotate. You see how I'm rotating from here, not from here. I'm not making that forced from my shoulders. I'm doing it from my ribs. Just like that. Now you can go all the way down if you want to. That's okay. Another way to do this is picking your feet up off the floor. If you're a beginner, this is the way I recommend doing it. You want to start with your feet here. You just want to lean back till you feel your core nice and engaged. You're going to feel this in your back a little bit as well. And then you're just going to rotate, just like this. Now, if you bring your feet off the floor, you're sitting on your upper or your sits. So your feet are going to come up. You're going to let your hands go. And then you're going to rotate. Same way. Okay? Just like that. All right? So that's a Russian twist. Leg raise. I'm going to go here. Make sure that everybody can see me. All right. For the leg raise, my head is on the floor. My back is straight. My hips are set to where my back stays nice on the floor. If you need to slide your hands under your hips so your back stays better, that's totally fine. Just like I have it right there. You don't want to be able to get your whole arm through under your back. You want your back to be nice and comfortable. There shouldn't be a whole lot of space under there. Okay. My back is down. My feet are out. Okay. I'm going to go up. And whenever I go down, it's almost like I do a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and slow. You don't want your feet to hit the floor. You want them to stay so your back and your core stays engaged. All the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now, if this is hard to do with your feet completely straight, bend them. It's okay. Down, up. Nice and slow. See how I did that? I'm still engaged for sure. 3, 4. Okay, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another way to do this is one leg, so one leg will be up, the other is straight. Same way, keep your back on the floor. This may actually help you keep your back on the floor until you get your core a little stronger, if this is more comfortable. You're going to go up, one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Want to make it a little harder? Slide your foot out a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So we've gone over a regular leg raise, a bent knee leg raise. That way it'll take a little extra off of your core as you're learning it, or a single leg raise. You can do any of these, any choices that you would like. And then we've shown 2 ways to do Russian twist. If there's any questions, I will answer them quickly before we go into the full exercise. Is that Dana? Dana! Good morning. Hey, I'm going to text you after this. I had an idea. So if you have any questions, ooh, my hair from laying on the floor is all over the place. So if you have any questions about the Russian twist or the lying leg raise, please do those questions. Feel free to ask. It's okay. There's no wrong question. Please remember that. Because we are. Oh, you've changed your thing. What do you mean? You're going to plug the podcast? These don't go in the podcast. So if you have any questions about that. Oh, yeah. I do mention the podcast. I usually, while I'm resting and going in between exercises, yes, I do. Somebody asked about my podcast over here on TikTok, so I'll go ahead and say it. If you're interested or if you want to just listen, the grit of the matter, if you see my logo on the back, it's grace, resilience, intentional, trust, and thrive. It is all about resilience. So if you have a resilience story that you want to talk about, get in my DMs. I talk, it's not just me. I have so many people that I have been interviewing. I'm so excited to let their stories be told. But it's about resilience. It's about making it happen and telling your story of how you did it. Everybody has a story. We all have them. And I feel like we all have one that wants to be told. You know, we want to let people know how to get through some situations. And I promise you, at some point, somewhere, someone has been through at least something similar. So Spotify, yeah, check it out on Spotify. It's actually on all of the big stations. Spotify, Apple, iHeart, Amazon. There's a few others that it is on, so check it out. I can't put links in TikTok, so you'll have to go to my bio somewhere else to be able to get to it. But my bios do have the Spotify link if you want to go straight to it. Thanks for asking. So check it out. Check it out. He said plug, and I was like, I don't know what that means. I don't know that lingo. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I've been talking about it. I don't know. I'm just one of those that I don't really talk about it much. So I do try to throw it in here whenever I do go live. And I do try to do content. I actually did a piece of content the other day. It does come out. Yeah, I know. I know that now. So it comes out on Saturday mornings at 5 a.m. Central. So check it out. Spotify. American Share. It wasn't from my. Wouldn't be raised. You're so funny. All right, guys. So, do you have any questions about those two exercises individually? Russian twist, single or leg raise. If you have any questions about those, feel free to ask. We are fixing to move back. And now we will start today's. Like I said, if you joined me on Monday, you saw this Monday. I do apologize for that again, but it helped me record because Facebook and YouTube did not record on Monday. So I really did need that for my recording because it does go into my vault for my subscribers. If you're interested in my vault, a little bit about that is whenever I do these exercises, I crop the lives down to just the important information and they go into a vault. If you subscribe to the vault, you get any of the exercises that I do. All right, guys. So here we go. Let's put these two together. Today, we are going to put them together. Russian twist and lying leg raise as a combo. And, you know, you don't think about putting exercises into a combo whenever it's like that, right? You just do them. So I am gonna put these two together. And when the core works well, it can support your posture, your balance, and your spinal stability. So these are gonna do both of those, right? So have you done these exercises individually? If you have, which one is harder for you? Is it the leg raise or is it the twisting motion in the Russian twist? I would love to hear your comments as I get moving. Because today what we're doing is we're combining those two movements, and we do this because that rotation challenges the obliques, and then the leg raises definitely challenge that lower abdominal control. Yeah, twisting is usually one of the most difficult for people. Well, I'm not going to say that for everybody. I know that with me, whenever I'm having a rough time, the twisting is, especially if you have, say you have arthritis or anything like that, because it does take a lot into it to make it work. Oh, for sure. And you can make them more intense. So if you're not a beginner, if you're an intermediate exerciser, you can always make them harder. But if you do it too hard, you can't always go back, right? If you hurt yourself, then you kind of set yourself back. So remember to do this in stages and get your body ready for it, because that's what it's meant to do. Together, they do build that coordination between your upper and your lower core. So you get that upper body, you get that upper core from your Russian twist, and then you get that lower core from those leg raises. So it combines them both. So we're fixing to put those two together into one move, one slim movement. I don't even know what the word wants to be right there this morning. But that's what we're going to do. So when movements are combined slowly, the body learns to stabilize and to control motion at the same time. So as we do this, you're not going to have time to think about, okay, let's go and finish all these Russian twists. That's not the way we're going to do it. We're going to do a Russian twist, and then we're going to go into a leg raise, 1 and 1, just like that. So as we do this, we're going to do this. We'll do Russian twist, and then we'll do a lying leg raise, and then we'll go back up to a Russian twist and do it again. My body's even going to have to think about this because, Shell, good morning. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy you're in here. I've missed you. So we are going to get this started. I'm going to move back. And we are going to, let me go ahead and move this paper because I don't need that one while we're talking about the movement. All right. So we're going to go in. Okay. So we're going to start here. Step back. Okay. So we're going to start here. I have to turn sideways because whenever I lay down, I don't want to hit my head on my wall. All right. So we're going to keep our feet, our heels on the floor. You're going to keep your back straight. You're going back. You feel that engagement. And then you're going to rotate. 1, 2. Back to center. Up. Nice and slow. Okay. See how I'm doing that? You're almost getting an extra sit-up in there. Nice and slow. Just like that. So if you want to do this as the Russian twist with a single leg raise, if you need to do that, you can still do that. So we'll do the Russian twist. Just like that, back to center. Your foot stays up. Leg raise. Nice and slow down. Leg raise. Nice and slow down. And then you come back up. Russian twist again. Leg raise up. Down. Leg raise up. Down. Just like that. Okay. How'd that feel this morning? If you tried it, let me know in the comments. I'm going to get a sip of water while I wait on comments. Thank you, Shell. I'm going to say this while we're working, while I'm waiting on comments to come through. Have been working on a landing page. That way, whenever someone comes in, no matter what they're interested in for me, they can go to that landing page and they can kind of just see what's what, and it'll take you to any of the directions that you want to go. So I've been working on that, trying to get all that situated. So hopefully that'll be done. Things have slowed down a little bit for me this week. I've been very sick. This weather change has really hit me hard. I haven't slept very much in the last 3 days due to pain. So I mentioned that whenever we first started, because I am having to really read my notes this morning because I'm not really thinking very clearly this morning. Oh, I bet you do. I bet you do. I didn't feel very graceful over there doing that. Just let me tell you that, okay? Oh, yeah. Oh, good. You're doing it. Stace. So if you tried this exercise, whether you tried it singly or together as a combo, let me know. It's okay to do these as a single movement to get used to them. But when you combo them, it definitely throws that whole, you should feel that whole core when you do this. It is 150%. I'm going to say 150%. I don't even like to say 100% because it is fire. So if you have any questions about them individually, please feel free to ask. Rooster, did you figure it out? I know that you were dropping in and going away. You said you were going to do that. So if you didn't, it's okay. I'm not pushing you. I just wanted to make sure you had it. If you have trouble, you can always, I try to check my DMs every day. But if you have any issues, you can DM me. You could do the Russian twist standing. Would you like to see it standing? It's not really called a Russian twist at that point, but you can. So if you wanted to do the Russian twist, you're just going to hold your body here, keep your core tight, right? My back is straight. See, I'm not arching my back. I'm not curving or anything like that. I'm keeping my back straight. My hands are here. Same movement. You're just doing it from standing. Oh, okay, Rooster, that's fine. You can do it from a chair too, Shell. If you have a sturdy chair or a bench or something that you'd like to do it on. I can show you from the bench too, if you. Yeah, you're definitely, well, you can still feel it from standing, but from the floor, you feel it even more because you lean back. And so that really, you have to have your core really, truly engaged to keep you from wanting to go further back or wanting you to arch your back. I have a bench right here if you'd like to see it from the bench, so you don't have to get all the way on the floor. So if you'd like to see that, I don't mind doing that either. I just need to move the bench to where you can see. So next week, okay, and you know I'll send it to you in the background too. So if you want a little video of it, I can do it and send it to you, um, in our own special thing. I wanted to. I moved out of the camera, guys. Bear with me. So next week, I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys know what we're doing. We are going to do an incline or a push-up with a shoulder tap. That's next week. That's our combo next week. Wanted to just give you a little heads up so you'll look forward to it. So if you like to join in and you like to be here, I am so excited about this exercise. I'm so excited about it. Oh Lord, it's okay. But be gentle on yourself. You don't have to overdo yourself. I have kind of put a little thought into moving my lives out just a tiny bit further. I haven't like 100% thought it out, but I had thought about doing that. So, if you guys think that that would be better for you, let me know if moving it out by maybe even just 30 minutes would be helpful for you guys. Because I know I have a few people that come in here and they're with me the whole time. So if coming in this early, you know, because I'm usually here at 7 a.m., so 7:30 would be a little bit more. I know on TikTok and Facebook, I wasn't really going live until 7:15, but if I made it like an even number, if that would be helpful for anybody, let me know. I know Jarita, whenever she does, she can't come in before 7:30, so, but I'm okay with either way. Man, they are not being nice, are they? They're not being nice. Okay, guys, if you did this combo, let me know. If you tried it, tell me what it felt like. Tell me if you did okay, if you have any questions about the combo itself. I've had a few people buzz in and out on TikTok over here. Thanks for being here. Doesn't look like, I can't tell. We've had some new stuff going on with Restream this week. They did some updates and it's really funky. So I really don't even know if anybody has been in on Facebook or YouTube. So if any of you have been on Facebook or YouTube, throw a comment in and let me know that y'all can still see everything. Everything looked good because it is, I'm hoping that I'll just watch it after I'm done here and try to, I'll try to check everything out. So, all right, remember your core strength develops through that controlled, consistent movement. So just focus on that when you're doing this. I always try to make sure that I do at least one core exercise in all of my exercise plans every day, not just one movement. But I usually do a 6-week plan for myself. And in that 6 weeks, every day, I want to put some sort of core movement in it. And that is for strength of that core, keeping it nice and stable. And that is going to help you in the long run. So remember that core strength develops. It's very, very important. Those small steps and small movements are also very, very important as you do your exercises. And if you showed up today, if you came in today and you just watched this to just get an idea of what it was about, I'm proud of you for being here. And I want to thank you for being here. So if you ever have any questions, you can always check out the replay. It's usually up for at least 24 hours. You can check that out on Facebook or YouTube. And remember, guys, that this is your journey. You don't have to do it alone. With that, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, I'll see you later. Have a great weekend.